Hello and welcome to the first live and unscripted episode of
Zog's Magic Vlog.
Yeah, not sure how this is going to go exactly. It's a bit erratically, crazily, awkwardly uneasy for somebody like me to be sitting in a chair in front of a camera speaking for the first time. It's a very alien sensation, and you can probably tell I'm very nervous and uneasy, and I'm just putting myself in this position to desensitize myself to the strangeness of it, to get comfortable in this new environment. And I'm going to repeat the process and do it over and over and over again until it stops being frightening and it stops being awkward, and I gradually start to get comfortable and I gradually start to get confident. And I'm hoping I might even enjoy the process after a while, once all the fear has gone away. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just forcing myself into this situation right now to do this thing. And I'm not going to get there in one episode, magically, instantly. I'm going to have to do this again and again and again and again and again. And I don't know if the content will be interesting or unwatchable, painfully awkward, or what. But I've got to do this to get to where I want to be, to get to a place where I'm fluent and I'm in the zone and I've found my voice and I'm expressing myself and engaging with people, and I'm hopefully going to be compelling. The word I'm looking for is compelling. I would love it if the stories that I tell, the information that I relay, the ideas that I share are compelling to the viewer, because that's the secret of communication, I think. A good book is page turning. A good movie, you can't take your eyes from the screen. And if you want to convey important information, what I think is important, you need to do it in a way that captivates people. So, here I am, rambling nonsense, just to get over my initial nerves. Like many things, it's not quite as painful as I thought it would be. However, I'm sure it's a lot more painful being on the other side of the camera, listening to this stuff, rather than me being on this side of the camera, spouting this stuff out. So I apologise for being unpolished and completely unprepared, but that's the nature of the beast, the nature of the creature. The nature of the process is to go outside your comfort zone. Well, you don't go outside your comfort zone, you stretch your comfort zone. And the further out you go, the bigger it stretches. And right now, I'm out there, out of the usual zone, pushing the boundary further out, doing this very alien thing, speaking on camera. Something I thought I'd never do. I'm very happy being on that side of the camera. I'm very happy pointing it at people and asking them questions. I've filmed quite a few interviews and I love it to bits. I've got all my toys to play with, the gadgets. I've got my questions and I get to safely exist on that side of the lens where nothing terrible happens because you're in the shadows, you're hidden, you're safe, you're wrapped up in anonymity. Here the lights are shining. I've got a big white light there and a big orangey light there. Ping! And I've got a big green light, bluey green light behind me. So, yeah, a deer in the headlights. That is what I feel like right now. And I'm going to sit here in uncomfortableness again and again and again until it gets comfortable. And I apologise for all the rambling that's going to happen, but it's necessary, so I'm not going to be forcing anybody to watch these videos. I'm just going to be putting them out there as part of my therapy, my personal growth. I do have a script I prepared for this episode, which I was intending to read as a voiceover, and I don't know what visuals I was going to put in there, but space. But I was just going to read this upstairs and record it in the safety of my little nest, and then find some random visual to put over the top of it, so I don't have to do it on camera. But while I'm here in front of the camera, I may as well try to do an episode. Even though it won't be a live, spontaneous one, it will be a scripted one. So here we go. I've done the first line. That was, welcome. It was a complete lie. Welcome to the first live and unscripted episode of Zog's Cosmic Vlog. Only I got very tongue-tied trying to pronounce Zog's Cosmic Vlog. It's almost a tongue twister, and it definitely is a tongue twister when you're nervous. And then after saying that, I look around in alarm because there were going to be alarm bells going off and warning signs flashing. Error messages.
Warning.
The error messages were going to say,
Warning. Video feed lost. Backup systems engaging. Limits of comfort zone exceeded.
which is very true. And then I was going to say, oops, it seems we're not quite ready to jump straight in there and start vlogging. Why not? I'll explain. I'll explain in a roundabout way by stating my goals and intentions for this vlog. As you may know, I'm using, or I'm perceiving this vlog as a vehicle to carry me from A to B, from where I am now to where I'd like to be, and from who I am now to who I'd like to be. And I'm trying to do that in a way that helps others, in a way that inspires others to do the same, and in a way that provides a roadmap, not a roadmap to be followed location by location, but a roadmap that shows the principles involved in self-transformation, the principles of using a disciplined practice to change your way of life for the better, to consciously transform your experience of reality in practical, tangible ways. Where I'd like to get to on my vlogging journey, or rather the process I'd like to engage in, because life is a journey and there is no destination, is to be walking a path where I'm continually improving my self-confidence and my communication skills. My self-confidence, because that's been a huge challenge for me that has held me back on many occasions. By nature, I'm a very private and introverted person. I think that's a result of having been bullied as a child. It made me pull myself in, emotionally speaking, so that nothing stood out that could be noticed or ridiculed. And that survival strategy did work to a degree, in terms of a child striving to be left alone. But it's been a hugely restrictive force in my life as an adult. Another factor that affects my self-confidence is that I have a movement disorder that affects the muscles in my neck. It causes my head to twitch and pull to the side, and these uncontrollable movements make me feel incredibly awkward and self-conscious when in the presence of other people, and especially when someone points a camera at me. It's not too bad at the moment, it's usually a lot worse, and I'm sure it will be on upcoming episodes. And if you imagine someone who feels in their heart that they're a communicator, but they lack the self-confidence to communicate to people, how frustrating that must be. What a build-up of tension that must create, and a lack of self-expression, a lack of meaning in life. And so you can see why I might want to break out of the cage imposed by this embarrassed, awkward self-consciousness. I have unfulfilled potential that I'd love to release and share. I think I have things to say that others might benefit from hearing. But my self-consciousness isn't the only thing I'm going to be working on. While making this vlog, I'm also on a journey to find my voice as a communicator. Vloggers and most successful communicators in all walks of life have a distinctive subject, theme or format that identifies who they are and what they have to offer, and dictates who tunes in to listen to their message. Right now I'm like a chick in an egg, tapping on the inside of the shell, trying to break through. The style hasn't yet settled down into a regular pattern. It's a little chaotic, experimental, and all over the place in terms of content. And so I'm hoping by repeating the process of vlogging over and over again, I can find my voice and that things will start to flow. By flow, I mean I'd love to get to a place where I can vlog spontaneously and unscripted, where I can connect with the moment and speak intuitively about whatever is in the air at that point in time. Not channeling in a mystic sense, but connecting with the universe more intimately, mentally, emotionally and spiritually, to try and draw inspiration from something greater than myself. Those are my two big aspirations for this vlog. I think if I could master those, if I could grow in confidence to the point that I enjoy being on camera, and if I could find my voice as a communicator, then I intuitively feel life would open up and expand for me. And I intend to walk this path and document my progress, to share the experience with anyone whose interest might be piqued by the process, by this adventure into the unknown. I'm going to learn and grow by doing, again and again and again, just like a traveller makes progress by taking one step after another after another. And today, this was a huge step for me, appearing on camera. I can't jump straight into the pool and be a fully equipped podcaster on day one, but I have a script after all, a huge crutch. But I can try a gentle approach, which is less stressful, it generates less tension, and it's more enjoyable than trying to be a fully formed vlogger on day one. So I'm doing it step by step by step. And as I said, today was a big step. You've seen a glimpse of me as a human being. Well, I say human being very loosely. I'm actually from Dreamscape Zeta 9, which is a long, long, long way away, and I'm sure none of you will have ever heard of it, but I'm passing myself off as a human being. Not very convincingly, I know, but I'm hoping to blend in over time as I mimic the behavioural patterns of the inhabitants of this strange planet. Hopefully things will get better. Stick with it. Don't give up. Things will get better for all of us. I'm sure they will. We're at the dawn of a new golden age. I feel it. I feels it. So here we go, stepping upon the pathway of a mysterious adventure that nobody knows where it goes. Thank you for your patience and sympathy, because I'm sure you're going to be very sympathetic to have stuck through to the end of this rambling nonsense. I'll see you again another time.